All right, I want to say shalom. First and foremost, we want to give our praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukar Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles who teach us truth and rule well. And salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. We back out here another week to prophesy, and bring out this word, man. Through the spirit, the spirit is guided on you women, man, because brother's been, watching Kevin Samuels basically critique women, and he it's a spiritual aspect to it, because Jake don't even be knowing, even without this truth, sometimes the things we prefer and recommend is spiritual. Right. Like a woman be in order, because like Apostle Gabar said, what's the real high value man? Yeah. Is the men of the Lord. One of you brothers want to get that Isaiah 13. I think it's 15, where he said, we make a man more precious than gold. Because, yeah, man, we're in Babylon, man. Our women is out of order. So things like that is entertaining. And that's all it is just entertainment. Because it's basically, to see a woman get basically critiqued, or however you want to put it, to have a high value man, he basically tell them that they gotta be submissive to their men, and that with that being said, that's a spiritual aspect to it.
This is Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man that the gold wedge of Ophir. That's what he's just saying. He's saying he's gonna make a man more precious than gold, not a woman. See, the women out here think they're the prize and they the ones that a man's supposed to try to get. No, it's a woman supposed to be trying to get a man. Y'all got it upside down.
Yeah, because that's why a father watch over his daughter, man. Until he give her to a man of the Lord, because she got to be what? She got to be built up and be, basically worthy of a man of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
She's basically a possession.
See, back in the ancient world, if a woman lost her virginity, that took her completely out of the game. Completely. Now we in a society that a woman can have over 100 sex partners, and she thinks she's still valuable. But if you've been with a man, after your virginity is taken, and if you're not with that man, you consider a harlot in the ancient world.
And look at our women nowadays, man. How our women act, how they carry themselves, how they dress. They all harlot. Everything about them screams hope. That's why our women, they gotta be critique, man. They gotta be known that, look, man, you can't do this. When you do this, it's going off. That's whorish behavior. You can't just be making twerk videos. All right, you got Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, whatever the fuck song they did, man. It was I think it's called WAP or some shit.
Yeah. Wet pussy.
Yeah. See, that can a woman gotta have more to offer and bring to the table than just her box, man.
And that's why there's a lot of you women out here, single mothers, single women, because y'all leading with that. Y'all either leading with y'all career, you went to college or whatnot. Men don't give a damn about that. What you value, men don't value. You can't lead with your sexuality, because that's all a man gonna use you for.
Get Ephesians 5 and 22.
Because you can't lead with that kind of stuff, because a man will just use you for that and throw you away.
Yeah, I mean, we respect the woman more like if she's covered up, she's wearing her natural hair. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't got tattoos. She got manners. She's very submissive. See, that's a bad word in this society. Being submissive. That's like saying a cuss word to a woman. If you tell her you need to be submissive.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You'll probably get into a fight with a woman nowadays because what they got, women liberation, the feminist movement. You know?
Me Too, all this stuff, man.
This is Ephesians 5:22, and it reads, "Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord."
See, as unto the Lord, man. It's a righteous thing to have a woman submitting to her man. In the Lord's eyes, man. What woman ain't supposed to be bucking up and worrying about all the wrong things and shit. Like a woman's supposed to be worrying about if you had a long day, can I rub your back, or what you want to eat for dinner this week. I have your work clothes ready for you, your lunch ready when you leave out the door. Things like that. A woman ain't supposed to be giving a man hell, man. That's what movie was that, man? I think it was Baby Boy. But what she was saying to him was true. Right. Yvette was saying to Jody, she was basically telling me he's a mama boy and all that shit. Yeah. And she was constantly running her mouth into what? He slapped her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not natural for a woman to be bucking up to a man like that, man. Right. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 11:3, and it reads, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the power, Yahweh."
I mean, that shows you the Lord got to order the way he do things, man. The Lord is just not the author of confusion. He don't just do things however, man. Because here in Babylon, they think they can make it up as they go. You know what I'm saying? People basically think they can do what the hell they want to do. No, it's an order to the way things are done. And it's proven, and the proof is in the pudding, because when you got a man, all right, you got a so-called high-value man or alpha man, what? He's going to demand respect out of his woman. And he's going to lead her, and what the woman do? She naturally follows his lead.
Yeah, that's what you was created for, to be a helpmeet. You're not equal to a man, and you're not over a man. And that's what this society got fucked up. They think that they didn't pump this stuff into the woman's head, this feminism, that they go out and do all this stuff, and then later on, I already got it.
That's I wanted that out.
Yeah, I already got it on deck. But that's what these women think, that they could just circumvent the authority of a man. Let me go ahead and read it since you
that's what said. The Lord wanted it out.
There it is. This is Genesis 3:16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thou shalt desire thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And like I was saying, you're not equal to a man, you're not over a man. A man is over you. That's the order of things. But this society wants you to believe that
that's
woman
controlling, basically. They tell you that that's controlling because you try to have some kind of order over your household.
Yeah, they make it seem that's a bad word to say, to be submissive. A man's supposed to be over you. That's the natural order of things. That's why we built different, and that the Lord had made it that way for a reason. Because you cannot take care of yourself. Everything on this earth was built by a man. You just living in it, in our world. That's why it's a man's world.
Yeah, that's what I say. What James Brown, was that James Brown that made that song, "The Man's World"?
Man's world.
Yeah. And he made that, what, in the 70s?
I think it was the 60s.
Because that was when it was men was leading the household, man. When did they come in with that?
The late 60s is when that feminist got in full form, but it was already formulating in the 40s. They was trying to get traction with it because when World War II, they had them working in them factories. When the men went out to war, they had them in their factories, so they was earning, they was being like men then. So it was just a natural progression to the late 60s, 70s, is when that movement just was at full bore, so to speak.
I mean, because you didn't see. It's only now you want to get that where it says Most High created a new thing in the earth. Yeah, because it's only now where women in this age think that they box, what they say, pussy power. You know what I mean? They think that they got a box. Every woman got a box. You know what I'm saying? You can't, now, women really think the only thing they need to have is to bring their box to the table. No, you got to be able to bring more things to the table when you're dealing with a man of the Lord, or what they say is a high value man. Because that's the real high value men is the men of the Lord, man. And we not appeased by sex, man. You know, though we men, you know, it's a you know, the flesh, we need certain things, but hey, that's not gonna be all. That only, you ain't gonna be able to control alpha male with just sex, man. It's Isaiah, Jeremiah 22 and 31, I believe. Yeah, man, because you're gonna need more than just box for a man of the Lord. We want to know where your head at, man. Do you know how to sew? Do you know how to cook? All right. Do you know how to take care of children? The things a woman's supposed to be doing. You know, things that do you know how to comfort a man? You know, after a long day, or because the men really got it hard in this society. Even though if you're an Israelite, we in captivity collectively, but the men is really the one who, gets afflicted the most, man.
Bring it out.
Getting shot down in the street, got to go to work, and, basically deal with the bullshit that Esau, have us do at work, having the responsibility of providing for the household, the kids. It all falls on the man, You got a precept out?
Yeah, I got you. This is Genesis 2 and 18. And it says, and the Lord, Yahweh, said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him and help me for him.
Right? Go ahead,
That's what he was talking about. He said, we need somebody to tend to us, help meet. I looked that up. Help meet means basically to be there for a particular person, or to let me just get it, to succor. That says succor. I'm gonna pull that up real quick.
Because a woman woman means of man. A woman is supposed to be a helpmeet to a man. You ain't supposed to be a man coming and a man want to go to the bar, get off work and want to go to the bar before he go home. He got to get fucking some yan in the system to even deal with you, or he fuck around and put you out. Yeah. I didn't have my old man before he passed away. He didn't put several women out on the side of the road, man, for talking crazy. He had stopped the car on the highway. He put my sister out on the highway.
Shit, I didn't make women walk home.
Yeah.
Shit. Shit, I mean, that's how it is. When you don't do what the man tell you to do, you get frustrated, and you'll do shit like that.
Yeah.
Because that's what alpha men ain't playing with.
You got no tolerance.
Only beta men worship women and do what they be and do what women tell them to do. Alpha men ain't gonna. When we hear that, that's like a teacher scratching a chalkboard. Like, what you say? You gonna snap?
Even when it ain't you. Even if you just see it from TV or from afar,
you just snap. You just,
like, man,
it's irritating.
It ain't supposed to go like that, bro.
It's irritating to it's vexing.
1 Corinthians 11 and 8, and it reads, "For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man." Simple as that. Yeah. Hey, we were made to be the greater vessel. The woman is the lesser vessel. It ain't what we did. It ain't how we put it down. It's how the Most High put it down.
Hey, the Most High is dealing with the men. He said he ruleth in the kingdom of men. All right? Women, yeah, you got a part to play and a role to play in this thing, but the Most High is dealing with the men. You can't just... No.
And a woman just don't want to accept her role, man. She feel like she's inferior. But she plays her role. That's the role that's given to you. And you have to play it. But the good news is you're going to play it whether you like it or not. Because in the kingdom of heaven, everybody going to be in their proper position.
And you're going to like it. When you're in the kingdom,
you're going to be happy. Like it. Yeah. Because if you notice when I listen to Kevin Samuel, when he start breaking down, that's when the women realize that they've been lied to and they feel duped. Because now you're in this career making all this money and you can't even get what you want.
Because you was
know?
taught to what? Put
Because
your
now
career first.
you done put yourself on the level of a man. And a man don't want another man.
Right.
So now you feel like, damn, I've been duped. You've been had your head down in your books trying to make it like that. And then next thing you look up, you're 30-something, and you ain't got no damn life.
No
And
kids,
no family,
no
no
man.
man. You looking like Oprah and shit.
See, you know the thing in this society, that's why I show you Esau turned everything upside down, because what should be a goal for a woman? Like you said, is to have a man, have kids, take care. That should be a goal for a woman. That should be your ceiling, you know?
Because that's your next. Because later on you feel you realize that's what you wanted. So that the Lord, y'all act like the Lord don't know what He's talking about.
Hey, that's why
You know?
what happened. You get these older women in Hollywood that try to freeze their eggs and shit because
You
they
know?
want to put their career first and still be able to have kids and shit. That's why Vivica Fox she chose, well, she didn't freeze her eggs, but she chose to put her career first. All right,
And that's why she a 50-year-old woman, no kids, and no man.
And she regretted
Looking like Voltron and shit with all that goddamn plastic surgery on her. Bitch look like a Decepticon and shit.
She regretted, man. That's why women like Layla Ali, she was at the height of her career, and when she got pregnant, people was wondering like, why you choosing to have kids and do all this at this time?
Because she's a woman.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
So natural. That's your natural. That's your goal. That's your ceiling. You know. That's what your goal.
That's your
in life.
purpose in
Yeah,
life.
Exactly.
That's your purpose. This is Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord had created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening, man. You got a lot of women in corporate America. You got a lot of women that's your boss now and all that. And that's vexing to an alpha man to have a woman up here grilling you, telling you what to do and shit. It's vexing to even,
We can't even accept
and
it.
we can't do nothing about it. We just gotta put our head down and do it what this fucking bitch tells us to do.
Hey, you know what,
Going
man?
damn well you ready to slap the shit out.
Hey, you know what? Before I came into this truth, when I was very young, I was in a situation where I basically was in a woman's house, and basically it killed me to the point. That's why I'm glad I bumped my head very young. This is I was 19, dealing with a woman and you in her house. See, Jake think that shit cool, driving your woman car, dropping her off at work. And who car you in? You in your woman car and shit. Mean that if that's your wife or something like that, that's okay, cool, because what's hers is yours. But when you just young and you don't know no better, you think stuff like that is cool until she putting you out at 2 in the morning.
That's that beta male shit, man. You want a woman to take care of you and shit.
Yeah.
That's how my older brother was.
Yeah. They call it what they say out in the pimps in the bay. They say AOB. They say it's all on the bitch or whatever.
Yeah, all that other shit, man. But that's really beta male shit, man. A woman ain't supposed to be taking care of you and shit, man. That's not alpha.
Upside down.
That's completely upside down. Because now that bitch got control. If she ready to kick you out, you gotta leave. Who want to be kicked out of their home? No man want to be told get the fuck out.
Hey, that's damn, who is it? That chick off Real Housewives that was in damn, what group was they in?
We talking about T.I.'s wife?
She was in her group. What's her name?
I know you're talking about Understanding.
What's that group?
What's that group?
SWV or some
Nah.
shit?
TLC.
Candy, that's her name. The
Yeah.
chick from the Housewives.
I ain't know watch this shit.
No, she got she fucking moved her husband in with her. She moved the dude in with her, and he married her, and she worked all these millions. He didn't even work the million. So it's just like, man, he wanted to sign. When they got married, he didn't want to sign a prenup, and she wanted to sign a prenup. You know what I'm saying? That's the situation you in when you die. You gotta
Now
depend on
you
the
took the
woman.
role of a man.
Yeah.
Now you want to protect your shit. When it's always the other way around. A man trying to get a woman to sign this prenup. Now you're a woman.
Yeah,
I don't want to sign it because you want a piece of her shit.
that's fucked up. man.
What kind of man is that?
Yeah, I wouldn't even feel like a man. That's why, like, shit, man. Hey, you brothers that's going through that situation, man. Hey man, you better yeah, because I'm glad I learned at a young age, man, because hey, I went through that shit when I was like 19. That shit happened like a few times and I was like, you know what? Ever since then I had my own house at 19. But at the same time I was dealing with a woman at the same time and I ended up giving up my house, to to the house that I had. I ended up, letting my brothers and them take over and I'm being with her. Man, shit, I went bad, man. I was getting put out and shit. Lucky enough, I had my, enough money and car while I was still cool. But it's just like, man, that ain't cool for brothers to be, doing that. Nah, man, it ain't scriptural.
Now look at that. You got women out here wearing yoga pants and shit. I mean, just unfeminine as hell, man.
Need to have on a dress.
This is 1 Timothy 2:9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array.
So
that is not modest apparel, man. Wearing yoga pants showing all your curves, your body is not modest apparel, man. You're supposed to be wearing long length dress down to the top to your ankles, man.
Modest,
That's modest, not showing revealing your body and shit. Not throwing fitting dresses. None of that shit, man.
See, that's crazy. Even when you watch the slave movies, even Esau, even in the slave in the field, you had the slave women wearing dresses, man. They was even covered up back then. That showed you, man, that Esau and turned everything upside down, man. That show you our women is completely out of order. When you look at today's women, man, all you got is Nicki Minaj's, Cardi B.
Those y'all so-called role models. Y'all want to pattern yourself after, but all that's gonna leave you is slutted out and singing, and you'll probably be a baby mama. With 4 kids by 3 different dudes.
Hey, basically, you gonna choose a man, the man ain't gonna choose you, because basically that you got that with Nicki Minaj. She basically went to go get a dude from the hood, and she worth all these millions. He ain't worth nothing.
It's impossible because a high value man
ain't
gonna want your ass. Because a real man don't care about your money. He got the money.
A real man want to rule over his woman, man. Don't no man want no woman.
He's not looking for an equal.
Yeah, that he gotta fucking argue with you about cooking food.
Yeah, you got an attitude about this. Everything gotta be ran by you. No, a high value man he gonna do whatever he wanna do. He ain't gonna tell you shit. You just gonna have to roll with it. I ain't gotta check in with you. Who are you? You beneath me. You just do what I tell you to do. What I do is gonna be good for you.
Bring it out.
You just have to have faith in that. That whatever my man do is gonna be for the betterment of my other's family.
And they all, Esau put that in his movies. He looked down on women that do that too in movies too. He always paint them in a bad light because what movie was it? Waiting to Exhale?
Oh yeah.
When I think Whitney Houston, her mama was telling her to basically just go back and deal with the man or something, or just basically, turn
She was from the old school.
Yeah.
Like, don't be worried about what that man doing. Just get up under him. See, y'all have a problem of what y'all call infidelity and cheating and whatnot. Hey, that's a stupid ass reason to leave your man. If your man ain't beating your ass or neglecting his responsibilities, taking care of the home, why the fuck you leaving? That's just fucking stupid. Because really, a man can have more than one woman. I know y'all hate to hear that, but that's just what. That's a conversation that they can't handle that. Jake women cannot handle that.
Exactly.
But it's gonna happen.
You got a precept?
Yeah, real quick, but I get to everything too. Hey, this is the bottom line. Hey, 1 Timothy 2:13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. There's an order to everything. It's simple and plain.
So that shows you that this society got it wrong. Because this society is putting women over men. You know what I'm saying? If we here long enough, you're gonna have they're gonna be trying to mix the WNBA and the NBA, man. You know, they gonna be trying to do stuff like that. Thinking,
I mean, basically you can. If you're a transgender, you can go ahead and play for the WNBA.
Hey,
be dunking on bitches and shit.
Hey, the Lord got a sense of humor, because what happened, you had a transgender man turn himself into a woman, and he became an MMA fighter. And he in there breaking bitches, fracturing bitches' skulls and shit.
And they're tearing these bitches off the
That's what they
frame.
did.
Tearing you hoes off the frame.
Hey, they spirits created for
You
video.
don't want to say, oh, he's cheap. But y'all accept this bullshit. So that's why you getting your ass. That's why Lord have you kicking your ass.
You got some more on that out?
Yeah, hey, 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert or usurp authority over the man, but to be silenced.
So that means shut the hell up. When your man speaking, your man might let you have an opinion, but when he tell you to calm down, shut the hell up, that mean that's over with. That's why it basically, man, it'll drive you up a damn wall, man, listening to seeing a man dealing with a nagging woman, man. That shit'll drive you up the wall. I'll be watching movies, TV shows. I see that shit, man, and I'll be like, good, man, slap the shit out of her ass. You know, I'm not recommending you no brothers to do that, but I'm just like, it's a sign of relief, you know, because, hey, and you'll get frustrated in this society, man, because the women are all out of order. Like some women, you might stop, we might try to stop a woman and say something to her peers. She might start yelling at us.
Yeah,
you know?
Because they feel entitled.
She taught that.
This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace. As in all the churches of the saints. Let your women keep silence in the church.
Shut up. I mean, the women, that's why we don't have women among the congregation. If you got a wife, teach her at home. I think that's going to go into it.
For it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also said the law.
Damn.
And if they learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church.
That's basically you know, that's why men can be vexed in this society, especially men of the Lord. That's why the scriptures say, man, with much wisdom comes much grief.
Yeah.
Because what? We know that we've been oppressed. Get some brothers get that in Isaiah 3 and 12. Yeah, because you basically, that's oppression, man. A woman talking back to a man.
Yeah, that's very vexing.
That'll rise your blood pressure.
You know, you already done said your piece, but a woman still talking. You ready to backhand her ass. I told you no.
What happened when your mama talked? You was a kid. Your mama just.
Oh, that shit used to bother the shit out of you. You be like, all right, I heard you already, bitch.
Yeah, that's why I tell my old lady to this day, I'm like, man, be careful how you deal with my son. I said, you deal with my daughter, but when it come to the boy, you let me deal with him, because a woman get frustrated easily, and they all emotion, and before you know it, you talking to the boy a certain way, and he gonna think that it's okay. No, fuck that. Don't you come and get me, I deal with it. You know what I mean? Because it'd be a shame you trying to deal with your son and you talking crazy to him, and the man come out of nowhere and slap you into a car with him. You can be like, what was that about? He lost his cool because you was talking so reckless.
You done made him emotional like you.
Yeah.
So now when he interacting with men, he looking like a bitch.
Bring it out.
They be like, damn, man, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? You acting like
mama,
a bitch
man.
and shit.
Mama,
You acting like a mama's boy and shit. Now he don't know how to interact with men.
Isaiah 3 and 12. And it reads, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
Because what happened, the child is left up to the woman up until they about 12, then the man to deal with them. Yeah. And by that time, they all fucked up, man, because the woman had taught them all kind of bullshit.
Like in the Boys in the Hood, when Trey was getting rowdy in school and shit, she did the right thing, passing him up
to his daddy.
pass him up to his daddy because he was starting to act like a bitch. You know, now somebody say something to him, he just ready to, you know, he can't even handle himself.
That's why you got a lot of Jake killing each other, bumping over that shit. What happened in the same movie, Boys in the Hood? Motherfucker
he
bumped into Q.
Like, and this nigga got emotional and said, now if you'd have just held his cool, like just accepted the bump and kept it moving, and didn't say shit, he would have got his ass wet up. So he basically got wet up because dude bumped into him.
Yeah, he started it. All this shit started because Jake don't know how to let simple shit go. That's why I always say you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. Everything
you know the nigga ignorant.
Yeah. Why would you?
You know this nigga's an ignorant gang banging nigga.
You
he
got
wants
it, man.
some conflict.
You got it, bro.
I wouldn't have said that. You should just kept on talking. Then when he bumped into you, you been like, and just kept on talking, and you were like, you bucked up to him, and then you didn't do shit. He did all that wolfing talking and didn't do shit. So now that y'all got beef for no reason, and now he came back and wet your ass up.
He didn't know how to handle it. He put themselves in more danger because he was the one, like, when they came and before they shot him, what he tell Q? What he tell him? He's like, man, hey man, let's just split up. These fools, they just trying to show out, man. They ain't gonna do nothing. You not knowing how to handle yourself.
You not even knowing the streets.
Yeah, like what the you talking about split up?
You know the motherfuckers is after your ass.
That's the wrong thing to do is to split up. Because you make yourself vulnerable. I can be over here and they can put me in a car and they throw me in their trunk. Nobody will never know what happened to me, man. But that come from what? Being raised by your mama. Because when you don't have...
And that's why Ice Cube had a fight with him in the yard. Yeah. He was calling him a mama's boy. He's like, man, get your punk. You're a punk.
Yep. Hey, and that's crazy because I went through that as a kid because I was the youngest of 3 boys. So I got it the worst. I was my mama just, even though I hated it, she babied me. You know what I'm saying? And my brothers and them, and luckily they took me out of it. And how it happened? They had to beat me up. They had to pick on me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Push me in my head. Make me cry and shit.
That's the only way that can come out of you,
man.
You gotta get chastised.
Yeah, you be like, man.
But that's why we used to play the chastise game. All your chest open. You hit you dead in your chest. You know?
Yeah, because, hey, man, it comes from being raised by a woman. I'm going to bring out this precept. This is Ecclesiastes 36:24. It says, he that getteth a wife begetteth a possession, a help like unto himself, a pillar of rest. All right, so it's just like a woman's supposed to be a pillar of rest, man. You're supposed to be able to come home to your woman like, you're supposed to come home from a long day like, man, nah, I'm going to catch up with y'all later, man. I'm going to go home, man. Shit, I probably got some dinner waiting on me. My woman probably waiting to rub my feet. Man, none of us will be chilling with each other.
When you know you got a woman like that at home, you hang out for a minute. But you know you got to go, man. You be like, all right, y'all, but I'm going to holler at y'all, man.
Hey, you come to the door, your woman.
Because you know you got a good thing at home.
You come through the door, your woman be like, okay, your food be ready in 15 minutes, so we got 15 minutes. Drop your jaws real quick. I'm about to relieve you.
Yeah. Or she got the bath water ready. She timed it just right. You got in the tub, got in the shower, timed it just right. You can sit down. She got you smelling that good food and shit. Like you said, she might pipe you down right quick. Get that evil out of you right quick. So because she probably got something to ask you, so that's a good way for a woman to be able to ask you something. Get this evil out of me first.
Yeah, get it out.
Get this evil out. Then I might listen to your ass a little bit.
Hey, but that's righteous though, because a woman is supposed to please her husband, because the scriptures speak about defraud not one another, man. You know, unless it be for consent. Unless it be the Shabbat, you know what I mean? And so the woman come in, she want to deal with you. All right, you know.
See, it's a way, ladies, that how you gotta have strategies on how to, if you got something you want to do or you want your husband to get you something or something, you gotta know how to maneuver and have some type of savvy to get it done without pissing your man off. You know, it's a way to do anything.
Hey, you know what? That's what you got. That's why the Lord is cold, man. That's why you got older men. If that's why you supposed to. If, for brothers who don't got didn't grow up without a father, you might have an older man that you can get advice from to help you with that situation, man. You know, it's been times I done reach out to brothers and like, hey, bro, what you think about this situation? You know what I mean? Brother might give you some advice, man, that, hey, you'd have never thought about doing, man.
Fix your whole entire program. I got something. This is Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So see, that's the beauty of this. Lord is going to bring everything back into full circle.
That's beautiful.
Well, if you ain't acting right, you're going to act right in that day.
Hey, and what you think? Them ain't gonna them 7 women that's taking hold of one man. Who you think that's gonna be, man? That's gonna be some of the same women who was
talking shit.
Yeah, they brainwashed and how much they ain't gonna listen to you, how they ain't gonna get in order.
I can do whatever I want.
I can do without you.
I'm an independent.
Yeah, I can replace you.
Yeah, and all that shit.
Yeah.
That shit gonna change here in a few days. Like I've been saying, like I've been saying in my videos, in my recent videos, I've been saying this shit gonna change here in a few more days.
Yeah, man, because hey, it's just unrighteous, and the Lord got to rain down righteousness in the earth. You know, that's why the Lord is what is he doing? He taking out your celebrities. You just had the guy from Black Panther nigga.
Yeah, that 43.
The dude that played Black Panther. He did. Colon cancer. Yeah. Because what? Why get that in the spirit is shifting. So get that in 1 Peter 4:17 or 16. One I would say the judgment must begin at the house of the Lord. Okay. Because that's the spirit, man. Because the Lord is getting ready to start taking people. He's been taking you people out. So as far as you celebrities, who he didn't took out Kobe Bryant. He didn't took out this Jake. He didn't took out Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, this 2020 been a hell of a year, man. The Lord is taking out a lot of people, man.
Hey, black culture
so
has
if
been
you don't
taking a
turn
hit.
back and repent to the Lord, you gonna get taken out.
And that's what they ain't telling you in the Christian churches against in these different religions, man. That the Lord is a man of war, man.
That's right.
This is 1 Peter 4:17, and it reads, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, then, Salakia, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the power?"
So if death is beginning at the house of the Lord, what you think gonna happen to you other nations, man? If the Lord is dealing with us like this, what you think is gonna happen to y'all? All right? So that shows you the time that the Lord is on, man. The mind frame that Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah got, man. All right? And it's just righteous. And when we see people die, you know, everybody be butthurt like they see these celebrities die, man. The Lord, it was just judgment, man.
This is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. And that's what the Lord is a man of war, man. That's why all this judgment is happening on the earth. The Lord is taking people out, man. He's a man of war. He ain't no man of niceness and passing out daisies and shit. The Lord kills people every day.
Hey, you want to get that where he say, I kill it to make it alive? Did you have a precept out?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring this out. This is Job 4:7. It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off, man? So, hey, nobody that get judged and loses their life is innocent, man. Now, you got some people that the Most High may take away, and it may not be the same for the same punishment 2/3 get, because 2/3 get judged. They get taken out, get judged. Sometimes the Lord take out the righteous just to have mercy on them, just to take them away from the present. I believe that's Isaiah 57:1, where it basically speaks about the Lord. He'd take away the righteous. Matter of fact, I don't want to butcher it. I'm gonna just get it. I think it's 32.
Yeah, 32.
Where it says, it's in Isaiah too.
Yeah, that's my form of life.
Okay, yeah, it may be
That's 32.
32, like 17 or 19. This is Isaiah 57:1. It says, the righteous perish, and no man layeth it to heart, and the merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. So some people might die in this truth, man. It's not the Lord is always judging them. Sometimes the Lord can take away the righteous to take them away from the evil that's gonna come up on this place. The plagues, famine, pestilence. The ultimate plague is gonna be the nuclear missiles, man. Jacob's trouble. The Lord's taking some people away from that. That's why the scriptures tell you in Revelations, the dead in Yahweh shall rise first, man.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that even I am He, and there's no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Is there any that can deliver out of my hand?
And that's why the scriptures say it's a fearful thing to fall into the hand of the living power, man. Because what, man? Nobody can deliver you from the judgment of the Most High, man. You'll see, certain things, man. Where that's why it's all faith. That's why the scriptures say you do gotta walk by faith, because it don't matter what you plan to do with your life or plan to do to prevent certain things to happen. Ultimately, you got to be moving on faith, because nobody can escape the judgment of the Most High.
And that cuts out that free will doctrine shit. You don't have free will. The Lord's guiding your steps at all times, man. People want to think they can do whatever the fuck they want to do whenever they want to. No, that's the Lord allowing you to do, making you do what you're doing. Because it says, how can a man understand his own way?
A man can't understand his own ways, man.
Because you need the Lord is doing it.
Like the brother, like the brother was saying, as far as his judgment goes, whether you righteous, you wicked, the Lord. We have to remember several things. The Lord, Yahweh, His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. So, however He sees fit to deal with whomever He deals with, it's His choice, regardless. And I'm gonna read Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord Yahweh has not done it?
Yeah, because even from down to a car wreck or to a slip and fall or getting a gunshot wound.
Stubbing your toe on the corner of the table.
Yeah, judgment, man. Ain't none of us can we can do
paper cut
to escape it, man. Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. The Lord do everything.
It's the will of the Lord, man. Hey, what it tell you in Romans? Who have ever resisted the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Ain't nobody ever resisted. What happened when Jonah didn't want to go preach in Nineveh?
Yeah, he got him eaten by the big fish.
Swallowed by a fish, man, and dropped your ass right off in Nineveh, man.
Spit your ass right up in Nineveh.
That showed you, man. Hey,
had your ass in hell, man. You was in hell.
You think you going this way, but Yahweh will bring you back.
Yeah, you think you going that way? Even the motherfuckers, even the guys on the boat was like, hey, man, you got on this boat now, look at all this shit, man. You gotta get off it. You gotta get out of here, man. Shit.
Ready to throw them over.
Get your ass out of here. The Lord is, you gotta get your ass out of here, man.
I mean, because can't none of us escape that judgment.
Yeah, you can't escape it.
That judgment is set to happen, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna be executed.
Just like what you saying at that. That's why Jake is trying to escape these curses, and you can't do it. You can't. Jake is always trying to circumvent the curses, man.
Hey, one brother did a video So time ago, he was like Jake trying to juke the curses, man. Trying to be Barry Sanders with the curses.
Yeah.
Think you gonna juke?
You can be an Uncle Tom and be a so-called white man and escape the curses, and you always get your head kicked in.
Hey, what does the Lord and the Lord show you? The Lord show you that look, y'all still on punishment, so I allow shit like George Floyd to happen, Jacob Blake to happen, shootings like that, protesters getting shot. You know what I mean, by cops and shit. Like, that's because the Lord's showing you, like, look, man, you can't escape the curses, man.
I thought it was over when George Floyd got killed. The Lord don't give a shit. He gonna keep killing you, you Jakes, until y'all get it.
Because that was like we spread, the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, the Lord is a man of war, man. He's a man of war. All right.
And that nigga should have got killed.
Yeah, and I
You're
tell.
supposed to agree with your adversary, not walk off like you mad. I'm gonna go like you finna go pop the trunk. Niggas aired your ass. You lucky your head is still on your head.
Can you imagine Esau?
They should have blew your head off.
Can you imagine Esau trying to do that in our rulership? It walk off from us.
Yeah, walk off.
Can you
He
imagine
mad like fuck y'all. I'm gonna get my knife.
We set up If we set up taskmasters, all right. And can you imagine somebody trying to walk off, man, from somebody we set up to be a taskmaster? We giving them all authority to do whatever to you.
Yeah, like what you do? As soon as the taskmaster say, tell us that you walked up, like, where that nigga at?
100 rides.
Boy, you gonna get hit by 1,000 lightning bolts.
Yeah. But now, Jake gotta understand, man. Look. We in captivity, man. You can't just do shit like that. Esau got guns on you. Oh, now I can walk off and that show you Jake is so gone because 2/3 of these people, y'all just like y'all don't see that he wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
It don't matter if he was right or wrong. This ain't about being right or wrong. This is about if you got guns drawn. This is common sense. If you got guns drawn on you, you don't just try to make a leap into
They
your
showed
car.
mercy by letting you even get to the car. They should have just blew your head off when you started walking.
And that shows you the Lord did have mercy on him. The Lord judged him though, because he didn't kill you, but they shot you in your damn back.
Well, you might as well be dead because you can't do shit.
Yeah, you paralyzed.
To me, that's worse than death. You know what I'm saying? Now you torture. You know these niggas trying to kill you, and now you gotta live with that and can't move.
Hey, you know.
You rather be fucking dead. If you gonna shoot me like that, I hope I'm dead.
You know
I
the
hope
word.
I'm in the spirit world, so I'm good now. You still going through pain and shit?
Yeah.
That's worse than death, man.
Yeah.
If you had, this is me speaking as a man.
Just
I'd
look at it like
rather
this.
put to death.
Look at it like this. What good or use are you in Jacob's trouble? People who's can't move in wheelchairs and bed.
Oh, you finished.
Yeah, like what do you think? In Jacob's trouble, you are done.
Yeah, I mean,
Easy break.
you just food
Easy
for the
break.
street. You food for the street.
You literally gonna starve to death because
No, they're gonna eat you.
yeah.
You gonna be food for the streets. When it's cannibalism time, all the food been ate and shit, and you can't move.
You the weakest link.
Okay, we finna eat you, nigga.
They gonna throw your ass right on the grill.
Oh, this is an easy mark right here. They can just go cutting on your ass. They just
I'm
go-
like, you can't feel it.
you can't feel it no
shit
way.
off like.
You can't feel it no way. So, and get that meat, put that on the grill.
Exactly.
I got this precept for you too.
Don't hear that.
This is Hebrews 13 and 17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves.
Esau got the rule over us, man. You got to submit. You know, just like a woman got to submit to a man, like we was talking about earlier. We got to submit to a. Unfortunately, the so-called white man is over us.
Yeah, long as they ain't calling us to sin against the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, we gotta obey the laws of the land.
Yeah, we gotta pay tax. We gotta do all that shit.
So Esau, what happened if Esau roll up on us right now, pull guns on us and say, "Let me see some ID."
We gonna pull out.
we gotta pull it
I'm gonna
out.
give you my ID.
Hey, just like
It ain't like you
when they
asking
roll
me.
up on, we agree with them, but then they know that okay, this is public property. But if he still told us that we gotta go, we gonna have to
Yeah,
go.
we ain't gonna, you know.
I ain't gonna resist this shit.
Yeah, I mean, see, Jake be trying to be over right. That's being over righteous. Like when you pulled over and now I know my law. I'm a sovereign citizen.
I know my rights. I know my rights.
I'm a Moorish American. And Esau gun your
They
ass
did that in the
down.
Minister Society. Came, them got pulled pulled over. He's like, I got registration. I know my right there. He was like, oh, shut the fuck up. He started jamming his ass with that goddamn nightstick and shit. They don't give a fuck.
That's why Jake, man, the only look, you need to be wary of trying to get right with your Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. So these things, these can be be prevented from happening to you, because the Lord will protect you. He won't let that happen to his men of the Lord.
Right.
Unless he judging you, unless he wants you to realize something the Lord has put you, make you go through.
And we've been in situations involving the police, even in this truth, and the Lord allowed us to come out unscathed.
Unscathed, man.
Because it was delicate. It was a delicate situation on one of these instances, man. That we could have been just not preaching right now today.
You know, yeah, because the cops. We was in Chicago. But we ain't even got to get into it. But the cops put a gun out on us and all this shit, and we was sipping yon whatever. And the cops, they didn't kill us, but they was on a shit. They had their fingers on their triggers. They pulled guns out on us, put us all out the car, put us in handcuffs. Nothing happened. To make a long story short, nothing happened because the Lord was protecting us in that situation. That's the difference between us and 2/3 that's in this world, man.
2/3, that would have been a bloody situation.
They'd have been dead.
They not fucking around with a 2/3. As you can see, they putting lead in your ass.
Hey, one of y'all brothers want to grab that Ezekiel 9:4? I got precept. Was you done with yours out? This is Zephaniah 3:5. It says, "The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bringeth his judgment to light." So it's not iniquity when you see people be little baby get shot and people like, why the Lord do that? Or why it's not iniquity. That was righteousness, man. Nobody, like the scriptures say, nobody perished being innocent, man. All right, so that's why when we see things happen and people get judged like that, we know it's either something you did in this life or your past life, the Most High judging you for, man. Ain't none of us gonna go unscathed in this life. You're gonna receive some kind of judgment, whether you accidentally cut yourself, or whether you gotta get pulled over and go to jail, whether you get into a wreck.
Where's that where it says, whoever died being innocent?
I brought that earlier. You can bring it out again. Yeah, Job 4:7. Yeah, hey, the Lord, that's the spirit. The Lord must want it to come out again. You can get it. Job 4:7. Well, one of y'all got that in Ezekiel 9:4? Oh, okay, go ahead.
Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go throughout the midst of the city, throughout the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that have been done in the midst thereof.
Hey, see, that's what Jake don't know. Like, who's the man that's sighing and crying? Them the men of the Lord. And the Lord sending the angel to say, look, to mark them their exemption, they exempt from this.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna. That's why when you speak about that situation,
that's why I said, put a mark on them. That's why
don't touch
that's
them.
why the law, the officers did what they did. They even we shook hands with them and dapped them up and everything after it was over.
Hey, they was laughing joking with us,
talking about what y'all finna go do and shit.
Yeah.
It got to be it went from a tragic situation possibly to a joyful situation. Because that's how. Because what does the scripture say? Your answer be at peace
with y'all, make y'all enemies to be at peace with you. When you please the Lord make your enemies be at peace with you. And we seen that several times in this truth.
That's how we know this words are faithful and true.
You finished reading that up. Yeah, 'cause it got some meat on that.
And to the others he said, in my hearing, go after them throughout the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have pity.
And that's what. Can you imagine Christians trying to wrap their head around the Lord? The Lord said, "In my hearing, go through the midst of Jerusalem and smite." Meaning kill. Meaning the Lord.
They didn't have no pity on Jacob Blake. No pity. They was trying to kill his fucking ass. He got off lucky by he paralyzed, which is to me worse. But they didn't spare him. They was about to take him out.
I mean, the Lord had mercy on him because look, you still got your life. You still got time to repent. Now look, the Lord might just put you in a trick bag. Where he might put you in a trick bag where he have you like you not repent, right? You even after you got judged, you don't repent. Now you're gonna suffer the famine. Dogs might rip you apart.
Yeah. More than likely, your ass ain't gonna repent. You look like to me you was a fucking nigga, man. And you gonna stay.
You was bugged out because any type of time a person do that, when police got guns drawn on you, you got the heart of a gunfighter when you walk into you like, oh man, I'm gonna
fuck these
walk off from
these
y'all.
niggas, man. They ain't talking about shit.
Yeah, like man, hey man, you bugged out. You don't got it all upstairs, man.
Verse 6. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon who is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary, that they begin at the ancient men which were before the house.
Because look, 2/3 of our people said what? To Yahweh Shah, they said, let his blood be upon us and our children. And the Lord is giving you that, man. That's why, Jake is getting gunned down left and right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I think it was how many 2 police shootings this last week? That's judgment beginning at the house of the Lord, and I believe they was all Israelites.
And what's so beautiful, we started off about women. It says slay utterly old, young, and women.
That means baby and her kids is gonna get killed, man. And your grandmas, man. Grandmas is gonna be in there.
Yeah, all you strong, independent women, y'all gonna get killed.
Yeah. Because in that day, you're gonna need what would it tell you, Isaiah 32? In that day, you're gonna need protection from what? A man. All right?
From the wind. That's a destruction.
And that's gonna be a man of the Lord. That's not gonna just be your average man out here.
The average man if you run to, he gonna be more scared than you.
Yeah, that's why it says men should be like women in that day.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, get that in Jeremiah 30:6. Or 5, start at 5. Because men, it says a high value man in this society is gonna be like a woman in that day.
Yeah. Because your money ain't gonna mean it's gonna be nothing in that day. You ain't gonna have no money. You ain't gonna be able to give somebody some FRNs to not beat your ass.
Right, you're gonna be able to pay me to protect you.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to do it because your money is useless in that day.
It's gonna be kind of like in jail. It's gonna be kind of like if you need some protection in jail, what you gonna need? Now, some situations they can make you put money on their book, but it's gonna be your substance, the things that you got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, that's gonna be. You might say if I ain't ate in a week, and somebody come to me with a deer, and they just like, man, just let me roll with you. I killed the deer. I see your man of the Lord. Let me roll with you.
Yeah, you might let them roll with you.
Yeah, you might say, all right, okay,
all right, cool.
All right, motherfucker.
But, you got to have something tangible. FRNs is not going to be tangible in that day. So you ain't going to have the luxury of using money to throw at a problem like the men do now. A high-value man in this world, if he got a problem, he can throw money at it.
Right. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Hey, the scriptures say riches profit little in the day of wrath, man. Profit nothing in the day of wrath. Salakia. I got a precept there. You can bring that out. This is 2 Chronicles 15:13. It says that whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahweh of Israel shall be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. So you're going to have a lot of people getting killed, man, and it ain't going to be nobody going to be exempt from judgment, man.
There's going to be a lot of women because you got more women on this earth than men.
Yeah.
So a lot of you women going to get put to death, man.
Yeah,
a lot of y'all ain't right.
Yeah.
Y'all out of order, and Lord, either get in line or get laid down.
Because you got more 2/3 women than men. You know, even though you got the 2/3 men, but it's gonna be more women. All right, because a lot of our women is just completely the woman is. That's why. What did Solomon say, man? He said, out of 1,000 women, I found none. And out of 1,000, I only found one man.
That's to make you know that men are more in order than
women. Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, men are out of order, but for the most part, men gonna get more understanding than you women.
Yeah.
It's Jeremiah 30 and 6, and it reads, "Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness."
Hey, because when all hell break loose, man, you gonna have some of the same dudes that you think was tough guys and all this shit, man, they gonna be bitching up, man.
Yeah, all these niggas as in the gym lifting weights and all that shit, thinking they gonna be like little bitches.
Yeah. You know, and that day they gonna be crying like a lot of can you imagine you know, being out here and you know, say you're looking for some game, you're looking for to hunt something, and you hear somebody screaming, and you like, man, let me go to this bitch rescue. You get over there, it's about to be a grown man screaming because he ain't got no weapon and got to fight. Yeah, because what they say about these Generation Z babies, these 90s babies and shit like that, they say none of them know. You were just saying it the other day. You was like basically when you was talking about your niece and nephew, they don't know how to do shit. They don't know how to fight.
Damn thing, man.
Yeah.
They've been coddled all their life and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know how to do a damn thing.
It's a shame, man.
I got a nephew, he can't even change the tire on his fucking car.
That's a shame, man.
That's a shame for a man that to call another man to change your fucking goddamn tire. You a bitch.
Hey,
point blank.
You got.
Yeah, it's my nephew, but I gotta call it spade a spade. You a bitch ass motherfucker, man.
Hey,
here I am in my slippers chilling. Your mama calling me. Gabby. I'm like, what? You like? Man, damn, man. Fuck, man, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You don't hear that shit.
Yeah,
a grown ass man, he got a job, but he can't take his fucking tire.
That's a damn shame, man.
Sick, that's vexing and sad.
Yeah, I mean, and we living in the information era too, where a lot of men can learn how to. You can Google. I changed the fuel pump on one of my vehicles by using Google. That's a man's supposed to be independent. Really, a man's supposed to be in that independent spirit.
When you gotta ask another man to do some man shit, you got to feel like a real bitch.
Yeah.
That's a woman in distress do some shit like that. Yeah, I changed your tire. You in distress. You're a woman. A man, you be like, hey man, I need some money for this shit, man.
Hey, that used to be how. Hey,
yeah, I'm like, man, you gotta break me out. I told him if I went out there, you better break me off, man. Shit, give me something. Shit, I ain't got here for nothing.
That's how a lot of men got women back in the day, because they be able to creep in. Oh, you fix
she off on the highway. She all fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I swoop in. Oh, what's wrong, baby? I'm gonna tell I got it.
Yeah.
She looking at it. Now she see a man at work.
Yeah.
She see a man getting down like, and then you like, oh, so you married or something? No, you need a man. You know she need a man. That's easy get on.
Yeah, because you know women have men for different reasons. They be like, I got my mechanic
man.
I got the dude that's gonna give me a little older dude, give me a little money.
I got my sugar daddy man.
Yeah, like
all this shit.
You know,
they gotta get 5 niggas to get one man.
Hey,
straight up.
Got your little young dude. You got your dude that's gonna, they treat you nice, take you out, but you hate him. That's the one you hate the most. And the woman hate him the most. The guy who
the one's like a sissy.
We got to get out of here, man. This is just really pathetic, man. Seriously, because you have some good brothers out there, man. Because you have women saying ain't no good man left, and you have some good brothers there out there.
And they'll dismiss him. You know, he's just an average man, blue collar guy, and because she wanting a high value lifestyle, that she'll just shit on you.
And that's why most of the women look like, not to be switching the spirit, but it's just like Jada. Jada, she got everything she wanted in Will Smith, and she still...
but she wanted Tupac.
Yeah.
But she's still trying to get a Tupac type motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, women like bad boys. You know what I mean? That's why women like, or women. You know, I remember when I was young, and I learned at a young age. Women tell, and I didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to just putting my thing down on a woman. Man, when I first had a woman have like choke me, women tell me to choke her and shit. I mean, I'm doing my thing, for grabbing her hair and shit like that. You know, but women get to ask you to choke her and all this shit and you know, flip her and toss her.
Women, quiet as kept, they got rape fantasies.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's why a woman, even though even if a woman got raped, she have an orgasm because it was rough sex.
Hey, that's why the law on rape is said, look, a woman you gotta scream out because that woman might get the liking that shit. Like if you take a woman box, she might get the liking that shit. That's why the scripture says you gotta scream out.
She'll have an orgasm, man. She will like it.
That's why the scripture say
you don't scream out.
Yeah.
That wasn't right. You was digging this motherfucker.
You know, they say if you somebody's wife, right, and you got in abroad, and another man take hold on you, and he don't know that, but if you don't scream out,
you digging?
You dead.
Yeah.
You did, man. That's because that's adultery.
Yeah, it's adultery.
Yeah.
And she was liking, you was liking
yeah.
dude.
Motherfucker. Hey, that's why you think people role play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People role
play like you come in the window.
Yeah,
And
the burglar.
See, that's rape fantasies. I keep telling you, women got rape fantasies,
Hey,
man.
look, play like woman want
You coming through the window and shit, you got the mask on, she all scared, she's like, and then she wear this a faucet and shit.
Yeah, she wanted, hey, she laying there acting like she sleep, her ass out with her
ass out.
You coming in like the bad guy.
You coming in like the villain. You coming in like the villain, boy. You didn't hop through the goddamn window and shit.
You turning around, shut up.
You got a big ass knife with the mask on, like, shut up and give it up.
Yeah.
You like,
You just tooted.
Yeah, boy. That's man. She getting off on it.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's funny, man. You know,
Funny, man,
but
but
it's
it's
reality, man. It's some truth to that, man. You know, that's why the Lord said a woman have to scream out in that because you basically can't be with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and we gonna you got a precept out?
No, go ahead.
Get down Isaiah 13 and 15, and we about to close it out. Yeah, because that you're gonna see a lot of that happening in Jacob's trouble, man. You're gonna see women getting their box completely took, and it ain't gonna be nothing that a man can do to really help you because, like, it's gonna be every man. The scripture said, "Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." You know
Everybody it's gonna be just like on the book of Eli. He saw that woman they get took. He just like, that ain't my business. I'm gonna stay on the path. That's what everybody gonna do. Everybody gonna mind their own business. Like, he ain't fucking with me.
Yeah, because he basically killed them because they was fucking with him. They basically tried to stop him, and they was trying to take what he got, I believe. Then that's when he
was like, give me the book.
He's like, you touch me again, your hand.
I'm gonna take your hand.
Took his motherfucking hand.
What I'm talking about is the part when he was up on the bridge and the bikers riding through, and they grabbed him, and he was like, that ain't my business, man. I can't help y'all.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like that, man. I'm like, shit. I'm trying to get to where I'm going.
I gotta follow my path. I'm trying to get where I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read Isaiah 13 and 15, and it reads, "Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword."
Go where it said the women ravished. I think it's maybe a verse before or after, where it says the wives to be ravished. What was that 15 that you read?
Yeah.
Said this 16. It may be verse 16.
This is Isaiah 13 and 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Right, and that's basically, you're going to have Israelite women that's going to get ravished too, but that's a prophecy that's going to happen to you other nations, man. It's going to happen to, 2/3 of our people as well, but that's the downfall of Esau. That's what you're going to get. It's not that because the scriptures say what the saints should take the kingdom.
Con.
So that we gonna be dashing your kids into the stones, man.
Unfortunately, the kingdom, they ain't gonna just hand it over to you.
Oh yeah, nah.
You got, and that's why it's stupid to be doing these marches and shit. Because you can't, they're not gonna give you nothing. You gotta take what you want. That's how everything is. You think they came over here? It was like, hey.
Can you get a chain? Can you put this chain around your neck?
Can you just get out the way and let us have this?
Yeah, and you know, take all
No,
your
they went to
livestock.
war with their ass. They went to war. It was a total sneak attack. They played all benevolent. Next thing you know, they getting sick because they didn't gave them blankets with goddamn smallpox.
Hey, and
shit.
Gad and a lot of people don't know Gad was kicking their ass. That's why I had to come with that
Gatling gun.
That Gatling gun, man. Cause Gad was
That was
cold, man.
that was the Lord, because the Lord, they had to be taken down, and the Lord was like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all. The bus lady gave us the.
Yeah, she's Israelite. That was tight. And she knows she Israelite though. That show you that the word is spreading. Cause she know what we doing, so she ride past like she ain't scoffed.
It's funny how she did it. She did it real so like.
Hey, look, and that might be that same woman you might run into in Jacob's trouble.
Yeah,
and
she might remember me. She
Yeah.
like, oh, you're a man of the Lord. She like, and that's when that Isaiah 4 and 1 come in. Like, just let me just.
Hey, what happened
take
when that woman just wanted to touch your house shot garment? She
Like,
was
I just want to just let me
just touch your garment, man.
just take me, please.
Like bring a little young ass
Come
home,
on,
girl. Shit, you got. She look like she's a little young chick, man.
Come on, little.
You better know how to cook. If you don't know how to sew, no, I don't care how good you look. That's why the scriptures say, don't look at a woman up on her beauty, because look, if it's all about, man, a virtuous woman. The scriptures speak about. Yeah, she can be beautiful, but it's more about what she brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? Her morals and all these things. Women don't know how to cook, don't know how to clean, don't know how to sew.
A man will take it, but he ain't gonna want to wife it. You know, you just food for the streets. You only got sex to offer a man and shit like that. Okay, I'll take it, but I'll take it and beat it.
Right. Don't want to keep it.
I don't want you around. You can't do nothing for me.
They say you got a woman that know how to sew you a coat and
Now you value.
can make you some pants or something for your feet. When you take your shoes off, she done made you some comfortable slippers.
Moccasins.
Yeah, you know, okay, I can use you. I can, winter time coming up, I can use you. But with that, man, we're gonna close out. Give our praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teaches truth and rule well. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.